What if a single, tiny copper penny hidden inside a forgotten Canadian jar could completely rewrite what we know about vintage coin history? In 1970, the Royal Canadian Mint went into overdrive, striking hundreds of millions of ordinary 1-cent pieces featuring the iconic maple twig. To most people across Canada, these bronze coins were just pocket change used to pay for loose candy, newspapers, or small taxes. But behind the scenes, a legendary, top-secret production mystery was unfolding on the mint floor. One that would create a phantom variety so incredibly rare that finding just one could make you a millionaire overnight. Welcome back to Coins Heritage, your ultimate destination for unlocking the deepest secrets, historic tales, and hidden fortunes waiting inside global vintage currency. Today, we are crossing the border to explore the dramatic world of Canadian numismatics as we dive into the history, the design, and the unbelievable million-dollar mystery surrounding the 1970 Canada 1-cent coin. To truly understand the story of this penny, we have to look closely at its classic, beautiful design. The front of the coin features the elegant, youthful second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, beautifully sculpted by Arnold Machin, showing the Queen wearing a delicate jeweled tiara. Flip the coin over to the reverse side, and you are greeted by the timeless design created by G. Kruger Gray, featuring two crisp, sprawling maple leaves attached to a single twig. By 1970, the Royal Canadian Mint was pumping these out using a heavy bronze composition made of 98% copper, 1.5% zinc, and just 0.5% of tin. In total, the Mint produced a massive run of over 344 million standard copies of the 1970 penny. Because of this massive supply, if you find a standard, heavily circulated 1970 Canadian penny in an old coin bin today, it is typically only worth its weight in copper, roughly 2 to 3 cents. However, if you manage to find a standard 1970 penny that somehow avoided the scuffs of daily pockets and retained its brilliant, original red mint luster, collectors will happily pay $5 to $20 for it. But the real reason coin hunters lose their minds over this specific year is a legendary, nearly mythical variety that pushes the value of Canadian pennies into the millions. For decades, a hushed rumor has circulated among elite world coin dealers about the existence of a 1970 Canadian penny struck on an experimental, ultra-rare gold planchet, or a highly secretive, accidental piece struck using obsolete 1960s master dies. In the wider world of Canadian numismatics, rare experimental trial strikes and master mint errors, like the famous 1936 penny or unique gold specimen strikes, have shattered world records at elite auctions, pulling in hundreds of thousands to over $1 million from billionaire collectors. If a verified, one-of-a-kind 1970 transitional trial penny or a flawless double-struck gold experimental piece ever emerged from a private mint archive onto the open market, it would trigger an absolute bidding war, instantly cementing its worth in the millions. If you want to hunt for hidden gems in your own collection, remember to never clean your coins. Look closely at the lettering for any strange design shifts, and check your global travel jars. Did you ever save old Canadian pennies before they were officially taken out of circulation? Let me know your favorite finds in the comments below. If you want to keep discovering the spectacular stories and hidden cash in vintage coins from around the world, smash that like button, subscribe to Coins Heritage, and share this video with your fellow treasure hunters. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!